America's tourism industry is breaking records. At least that's the official story. Government reports boast of a golden age, with billions in revenue. But behind the glossy press releases, a different scene is unfolding. Planes are taking off with empty seats. Hotels are cutting staff. And the crowds of international visitors that cities depend on are vanishing. So why is there such a massive gap between the triumphant headlines and the grim reality on the ground? The truth is, America's tourism machine is running on fumes and the illusion is starting to crack. Here's the disconnect. The government points to huge revenue numbers, nearly $127 billion in the first half of 2025. But that number is misleading. It's inflated by high prices and includes domestic travel. Independent researchers are sounding the alarm. The World Travel and Tourism Council projects international visitor spending will fall by over $12 billion this year. That's not a dip, it's a collapse. This is a wake-up call from the private sector, the hotels, restaurants, and airlines seeing the losses in real time. They say the demand to visit America is there, but we're pushing travelers away. So, who's staying away? Let's start with our closest neighbor. Visits from Canada are in free fall. Border crossings are down nearly 30%. Air arrivals are down over 13%. This is devastating for border states and cities like Seattle and Detroit. And it's not just Canada. High-spending European tourists from Germany and France are also booking trips elsewhere, down 17%. These are the travelers who fill five-star hotels and shop on Rodeo Drive. Their absence creates a ripple effect, leading to shorter restaurant hours, staff layoffs, and even permanent closures in small towns that rely on tourism. Why is this happening? The strong US dollar makes vacations here more expensive, but the problem is deeper. It's about perception. Analysts point to two major factors. Number one, the welcoming factor. Reports of intimidating border experiences, invasive phone searches, and lawful visitors being denied entry are spreading fear. When entering a country feels risky, travelers simply choose not to. Number two, the political climate. Aggressive rhetoric and restrictive policies have created an atmosphere of unwelcomeness. Flight data proves it. European bookings are down over 10%, and Canadian bookings have collapsed by a third. The most visible casualty is New York City. Visitor numbers are down a staggering 17%. Since New York is a gateway, its decline weakens tourism across the entire country. And while the US struggles, our competitors are thriving. Spain, Japan, and Mexico are aggressively welcoming the travelers we're turning away. They're not just stealing short-term business, they're building long-term loyalty that America may never win back. So, is this a temporary slump or something bigger? The evidence suggests it's a fundamental shift. States are already projecting $20 billion in losses from Canada alone. In places like Montana, tourism officials have stopped advertising to Canadians altogether because their efforts were backfiring. The decline is accelerating. The question is no longer if there's a crisis, but how deep the damage will go. The storm isn't coming. It's already here. And what's left when it passes may be a permanently altered landscape for American tourism. What do you think? Is the government ignoring a real crisis? Have you noticed these changes in your city or your travels? Share your experiences in the comments below. Thanks for watching.